Hi Twin Flames, welcome to this Gemini Tarot Love reading for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energies on this autumnal equinox day. I love the equinoxes. The energy always changes. We're lightening up as the veil thins. It's a lovely time of year. It's cuffing season. Bonfires, hoodies. Snuggling. We like the snuggling, us Twin Flames. I use the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. The left-hand side is the Divine Feminine energies. The right hand is the Divine Masculine energies. And the center column is combined. The first is like the current situation. Second row is most recent past. And last is outcome. I use these Lenormand cards to pretty much tell me what the heart of the matter is, and it always amazes me how the tarot cards correspond with that. Ooh, what have we got here? I'll have to look these up. Let's get a reading for Gemini. Uh-oh. First out of the gate. I keep getting my head in there. Magician. The feminines are now in their magician energy. They are realizing that they control, or they can control, all of the elements. And they become master of their own domain. We always thought of the magician as being the one. You know, when the magician shows up, you know it's the twin flame. Well, guess what? We can be our own magician. Ooh. Some Gemini action going on. We got a ring and moon and magicians and lovers. I hope my little dog doesn't try to jump up here. He's 14 and blind. So he just goes around sniffing. His name's Cody. I'm sure y'all will get to meet him. This world card keeps popping out. We really must be at a 0 point. It's come out at every reading today. I even did one on my daughter earlier. And incidentally, my daughter does the artwork for that's displayed on my channel. She is a Divine Feminine. She is a much better tarot reader than I am. And she is a phenomenal artist, and she's working on her own tarot card spread. Her page link is in there if you connect with any of her art. Check out her Spirit of Lokahi page on Redbubble. We had an extra little card pop out, and I kept him because he's popped out on 2 or 3 readings today. If you'll bear with me, I have to look up the... I wish I had a book. I hate apps. I hate scrolling through stuff with my phone. So it just takes time, and I don't know how to pause my recording. So let's see here. What does the key represent? I wish I could remember all these. I do good to remember what I do. The key is openness, revelation, unlocking achievement, liberation. Certainly seems like something's going on for some Gemini, and it may just be because it's the twins. The moon represents subconscious, intuition, emotions, fears. Combined with the ring, the message is emotional commitment. Okay. Y'all coming in here with some emotional commitment. Apparently, they're on that vein of thought. So as the Divine Feminine becomes the magician of her own destiny, and she figures out that she actually does hold all the cards. She has all of her elements. She is in control of her pentacles, her emotions, her wants, wishes, and desires, and her sword of truth. and have control over her thoughts. The lamescate featured here is indicative of the divine masculine, divine feminine connection. It can never be separated, so don't try to sever that cord. You can't, number one, and number two, it hurts too bad. Living with my twin flame, he is so sensitive to my emotional status. The least little thing can upset me, and I don't even realize that I've done anything different, and I really haven't. A lot of times I can be sitting on the couch and he will say, "What's wrong?" I mean, he is that in tune with my emotions. So this has been a revelation for me this week. If we want this card, if we want to be true, committed, coherent lovers with our divine counterpart, we have to be in control of our emotions. Because they're going through hell. They really are. And their whole foundation is crumbling around them. And when we react to situations outside of our control, it just makes it that much harder on them. When we get these energies, integration of our shadow self, our dark and light, we can drive this chariot forward. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of being on this wheel. I'm tired of having setbacks. I'm tired of living in poverty. I'm tired of the general concept of this world, and I'm ready to make a change. And I've been trying to do these readings for well over a year and have never had the confidence to, and I guess I just got to the point where I'm just decided to jump in, because I cannot become the magician if I'm just thinking about doing my mission. A lot of this has to do, the recent past, is when we come into our female, feminine, divine feminine energies, and we have the world in our hands. And they can, like I said, energetically, they can sense the change in us, that our mindset is changing from one of victim mentality, why is this happening to me, to one of owning our own destiny and realizing that what happens in our reality comes from a place that has not been healed within us. If it's a bad outcome in our reality, it comes from a place within. So when we're at 0 point, sometimes this leads to them feeling like they're not good enough. You know, they see us shining over here. They're mourning the loss of a third-party relationship. But back here we are. We've always got their back. And in doing so, in controlling our emotions and being master of our emotions, this allows the masculine to come forward with a love offering. There's this little fish in a cup, and he's hot for you, divine femmes. Whether you're male or female in your divine feminine energy, whether your masculine is male or female. One of you is in your feminine energies, one is in your masculine energies. Divine feminines have a hard time with self-worth and feeling like they're enough for their masculines, but let me tell you, you are. And he's bringing the heat, ladies or gentlemen, feminines. The Three of Wands were pictured here as, you know, maybe turning our back on the past. We have our choices ahead of us. We have hold of our wants, wishes, and desires, and we have them firmly planted. They're standing on their own, and we're ready to take it to the next level. He's walking away from a fight. His Three of Cups being spilt over here has left him mourning, but strong after the victory. He's in his truth with his two swords here. He's just trying to basically pick up the pieces, the aftermath of the earthquakes that happen. You know, our tower moments are all pre-planned. and they're for our growth. You know, he wants to be the King of Pentacles. We both want to be the King of Pentacles. We can't do this relying on anybody else but ourselves. You know, when we become our own magician, we have control of these things, and we can be we can be stable. You know, financial problems are a big deal right now with the state of the current economy. So this imbalance, you know, he may have been feeling like you were doing more for him, that, you know, most of our masculines have trouble in life, let's face it. You know, they have a lot of obstacles to overcome. They may not be successful, and this lack of stable finances has led to a roller coaster of emotions, which was in my DMDF reading. But he's coming into his own. We both are. You know, if we learn to control our emotions, then it energetically spills over and makes his life easier, so he can sort out where he's been and where he's going and become the Hierophant that we know he is. I mean, we've known it since we laid eyes on him, that there's something great inside this person that's not in the general public, you know. So, hope this resonated, and if it did, you can email me for a booking. Speak to you later.